Hey everyone, welcome back to more Deck of Haunts. I'm DisturbingPuppet. So continuing our run here, playing as the Krampus, basically. So we have a house here going on. We've got Krampus's workshop. We've got Krampus running around. We're about to start another day. We're on to day 14. We have lost half the health of our heart, which is covered in some kind of odd Christmas decorations. So we have various different Christmas decorations around the place. It's our creepy nursery. Lots of creepy rooms. We've got, Christmas trees, presents. Don't mind the cobwebs. We also happen to have a ghost of a hanged lady and a guy who comes out of the well. Krampus hangs out over here in the workshop, which is where there's some random elves as well, if they don't fall down the chute. Krampus collects dead people and turns them into presents for us, and also, oh, there he goes, will do damage and cause people to freak out by his very presence. So he'll run around and do some damage. We have made kind of a bit of a couple loops, so we've got a loop and a loop, and now we have sort of a loop and a loop over here as well. Once we get the last bit over here, we'll have this loop completed. For right now, we don't really have enough to do anything, so we're going to go ahead and end the building phase and go into the next day. I bet I could flip it. Just one guy to start off with. Will not flee after seeing a corpse, and you heal every turn, so we probably want to drive you bonkers if we can. Four more coming in. Could be problems. Oh, look at our wonderful Christmas tree out front. Look at that. Actually, it's a bunch of Christmas trees. I do like the decorations. Around October, they had a bunch of pumpkin stuff, and Halloween things are very cool. So I do like the seasonal decorations. Hopefully they keep these for a while. I do like the Krampus as well. So what do we have? Add 2 tension, discard a couple cards. So, I mean, we could do that. Let's draw something here. So we could add a couple tension and then hit this guy for some sanity loss. I think we'll do that. We'll discard our damage. It's generally better. He doesn't have a lot of health, but it's generally better to actually drive people insane rather than kill them. Does have a lot of sanity, though, at 12. Okay, so we have a hunter who came in who's got a shotgun who can do damage to my critters. Where are you? And what is CH supposed to be? Okay, you just popped in there. CH Brody. I don't know what that's supposed to be. You do have a gun, so I'm not sure. You're not a cop. Police officer. Like, CH makes me think chaplain is the only thing that comes to mind. Anyway, we do have our hunter here. Hunter is probably our biggest threat, honestly. So what do we have? We could do some damage to the hunter to hit everyone else for some sanity. Like, that's an option for sure. Yeah, I might do that. Let's hurt the hunter. So the hunter can kill stuff, but he also reduces tension for everyone else in a room. Okay. We could chase him off, then drain him for a bit. We could also do a good chunk of damage to somebody if we wanted to, but let's go with the increased tension on the hunter. So we got the +1 tension. He got another one for moving into here. He did blast the bell tower witch with a shotgun blast, which did take her out, which is unfortunate. You are by yourself, but we can instantly drive you insane, so I think that's a worthwhile thing to do. Let's get the bell tower witch back. Then let's just do some more sanity damage, I think. Bit more sanity loss on Harvey there. Did she stay there? Oh, Krampus is in there just beating on the guy who's... I don't know why Krampus likes to do this. Like, if you're insane, he'll just come into the room and just beat on you with his, I don't know, brambles? Switches? Something like that. We can also summon our Gravetender Ghoul who attacks people. So, who came in? Officer Peterson came in out on the edge. And then we have Sue. Cannot drain more than 4, cannot take more than 4 damage. Okay, you're potentially an issue. I think I'm going to throw the ghoul right in here with you. Oh, no, it's got to be an empty room, doesn't it? Alright. Send you in there to maybe go track him down. Sue, I think, is going to be a bit of a problem. Everyone's split up, so there's not a lot of reason to block anybody in. What do we want to do? Probably the closing shadow. Let's start messing with Sue. Give her some tension. Oh, she ran in the room with our angry zombie gravedigger over here. I think she's not going to move on her turn then, because we made her move. Nope, she did. She just bailed. Alright, but the zombie's going after her. So she's in the mask room, which means we can do whatever. Her abilities don't count in there. What else is going on? So let's zoom out. Sue, yeah, she's over there in the mask room. Officer Peterson is way out on the edge, not really doing anything. Is that Chief, maybe? You don't look like Chief. You don't look like you're wearing a police uniform. I guess that's what that is. It almost looks more like she's wearing an old-timey hat with a flower in it, to me, kind of thing. So you're in the entrance area. Harvey is out on the edge there. Okay. We do have some sanity stuff. Let's draw something. Yeah, Sue right now, we can do whatever we want to her. But all I can really do is sanity loss. No one is in a room together with anyone else, so our rats here don't really do anything. If I'm just going to do 6 sanity, we could just eliminate Henry, but he's way out on the edge. He's not really that much of a concern. Let's kind of split it up, because we can get 4 there, 4 to Sue, and then we can do 2 more to somebody. Let's get the Chief down as well on sanity. Yeah, this room is super creepy. The nursery is creepy and increases tension. And then the Krampus and the ghost. Is there anybody else in there too? Just Krampus and the ghost are in there. So she's kind of freaking out, as you would expect. Yeah, let's go ahead and we'll take you out sanity-wise. Oh, no, you're not alone because there's other people in there. That's right. Is there anyone adjacent to each other? Yeah, these two are next to each other, so we could do damage to one and then sanity loss to the other. That's okay. I'd really like to take her out. Didn't get any sanity loss, though. Unless she's by herself. We could maybe get her... I could teleport her hoping she goes by herself somewhere. She'd still be that freaked out, I think. Because she's seen the Krampus and the ghost, and then maybe we can do that. Let's try that. No, she went into that room. So she does keep the sanity. So there's 2 of them there. So what we could do is hurt you, and then these 2 lose a bunch of sanity. So let's do that. On the far side, so that's Officer Peterson. So you can take some damage. We drive her nuts at the same time. And then I could hit Officer Peterson's sanity. Or we hit Harvey's sanity for 3. Let's just hit Harvey's sanity, knock him down where he's going to be easy to take out. Yep, Krampus is in there just smacking the crap out of people. Okay, we didn't get a lot of useful stuff. We got a lot of like creature abilities we could draw. Let's draw something. Damage. We can block people up. We could also do 4 sanity loss on one of these two, or 2. It's not to take a Harvey out. That's too bad. Let's get a creature ability, I guess. Get a Krampus ability, I guess. What did we get? Any human. Hold, deals 2 damage, improves by 2 every turn held. Okay, so I think it starts as 2 and then goes to 4, but right now it's free. It's physical damage, though, which isn't really that useful. Let's get a Bell Tower Witch. So this one, drain 3, creatures in adjacent rooms act, and then this is gone. Harvey, or Henry, you're all by yourself, though, right? Yes. It'd have more of an impact if I hit one of these two. But with a clear mind, I can't do more than 4 loss, so we could do 6 sanity loss on the officer here. Let's do that. And looks like it just ramped up the tension on her, but she's going to be hard to deal with. Maybe we just start doing some damage to her. Chomp. Because even if we ramp up the tension, it multiplies, but we can only do 4 sanity loss a turn to her. So she's a bit difficult to deal with, because it's 4 health and 4 sanity all at once. Whereas we'll probably split up the damage for the attacks. Sanity's more of an issue. You're by yourself, right? Yes. Henry's off over here doing nothing. I think it's worth it. Let's increase the tension here. Discard the expensive card. So you're by yourself. We got somebody fully maxed out on tension. We make you crazy. Then I can take Harvey out as well. So let's just drive Harvey insane, because why not? So Sue is the only one left. Sue's hanging out in here with a crazy person and Krampus. And obviously not having a great time. Let's just do some damage to Sue. Oh, she's not alone. Even the crazy people, as long as they're not dead, it does count as them not being alone. Let's see where she goes. Oh, she's moving further into the house. Take some damage from the plants. She is maxed out, but I still can only do 4 sanity loss to her no matter what. Let's teleport you. Yeah, I don't have anything really doing much. I guess I might as well do the 2. Well, would this work? There is somebody else in this room, and they're not dead, so it should do damage, right? Yeah. And even if I did do a drain, it would only do 4, so it's not a big deal. Just end the turn, see what she does. Okay, Krampus ate her. Alright, that works. Discard a card, gain 2, banish. It's alright. Any human. Add 1 tension. What's Hex? Give a trait to a human. Triggers every turn. Oh, okay. So they just keep getting more and more tense. That's pretty good, actually. The bathroom. All drain done is doubled. A cave spawns the bloodletter. I mean, I kind of feel like I have to take more critters. That's tempting. This is really good, though. I do like the marked by the house, but yeah, let's take the cave. Place the cave. So if we can turn something for... Oh, it's big. Okay, I thought it was like changing a room. It's not. We could connect out here if I have enough to pay for it. 75? Yeah, we could do that. Alright, sure. We have a giant cave. I mean, that's kind of awful looking. So now we've got our double loop set up everywhere. I think we're fine. Don't open the present until we get in. Yeah, let's end. The heralding hours. Local priest calls for exorcism. The mysterious manner marauding our mesmers, has aged gracefully yet again, experiencing no arrested development. Our good townspeople crowd for protection, but against what? The police investigation was inconclusive other than death and insanity. Insanity being now as inevitable as taxes, yours truly withstanding. Clearly, this is now a matter of spirit, and our prayers shall be answered with even more prayers. Nothing can stop a priest in a good company, and what better company than other priests? Perhaps they can bring peace to this disturbed domicile so that we can move on to greener pastures. Holy book, immune to health and sanity drain when not alone. That's rough. Soothing, losing tension. So as long as they're together, if they all have holy book, that's going to be a big problem. If they come in one at a time, we have a chance, though. A lot of them coming in. Not everyone has holy book that's coming in. But you are definitely a problem. Okay. Let's open the present and see what happens. Oh, we just get an extra AP, right? Right. That's not awful. I don't hate it. Let's increase tension, and we'll get rid of that and that. Then let's spawn our undead gravekeeper over here. See what happens. Okay, so we have two priests, but they are split up. Oh, I should probably look at our new guy over there. What happened? You took damage. Oh, because the undead gravekeeper took a chunk out of him. Yeah. Where is our monster? Is that you? The bloodletter. Oh, he's a big vampire bat. Okay. Damage from cards in this room is increased by the creature's damage. Deal 1 damage, bloodletting. Damage from cards are increased by damage in the room. Okay. So, easier to kill stuff. I was hoping he would do stuff by himself, like maybe do some attacks. Did he just float? He's just floating as he moves around. I'd like you to look at the camera. I'm kind of curious what you look like. He's turning very slowly. Okay, yeah, sort of Dracula-y. Okay, if I can get you a bit more freaked out. So let's do that. Let's go tension. We'll discard the damage card. You're max freaked out. So we'll draw 18 off of you and instantly drive you insane. You just showed up. We could block you in this room, but then we're going to have multiple of you. I'd like to have you separated, so... I mean, I could teleport you and then block you. Where did you go? Where are you? Oh, okay. So you're over here with Krampus in the bell tower. Probably not the best place to be. Do we keep you stuck? I could do 6 sanity damage, or we can do a couple damage, keep you stuck, and do 4. Let's do that. So you can stay put, take some damage, lose some sanity, and Krampus will just beat on you for a while, because you've been a very naughty boy. We've got our zombie waiting in the entrance area here. And the ghosts. Alright, so we have them both here. Both have a holy book. That is a problem. Okay, let's draw something. Can I force one of you out with the chasing shadows? Let's try. Yes, excellent. So now you're separated, so now I can wreck your day. But you have a lot of sanity. Both of you have a lot. Okay, let's keep working on you. So we'll do 4 sanity here. 8 sanity here. And more! Keep coming! Is that you? Yeah. So you moved into the creepy nursery and Krampus was there waiting. So in the entrance area... Yeah, we've got multiple holy books, so we can't really do anything to them. We could affect the police officer still. Where's the hunter? The hunter came in over there. Okay. Hunters are problems too. Let's just drive you nuts. Get you out of there. Can still do stuff to you. Hunter's pretty isolated. Let's do a bit of a drain on you. And let's split these two up, hopefully. Where did you end up? Out there. Okay, it's good. So we did have them split up a bit. Got a big cluster here. So we've got Krampus and our ghost. Okay, only one is Holy Book. I didn't get any sanity loss, though. Let's try to draw something. Okay, good, 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 good. Let's have you go bonkers. Father's down there. Hunter, not really doing much. Don't like much about this, but yeah, I really need some sanity loss cards. I'm not getting sanity. Hunter's a problem because we can't hit him for too much sanity drain. He regenerates. We might have to kill him. I don't know what else I can really do to him. I can do extra health damage to you. Did we just ramp up the sanity? Just trying to get everybody as tense as possible so we can try to do something, but we can't really do a whole lot of sanity damage to him anyway. Kind of hard to keep track of what's going on here. Too many people. Okay, you're there. You're still further back. I think everyone's split up. Yeah, so everybody's split up. So we can do 18. Don't like how it immediately shifts people over like that. Let's do the shadow. So you made it into the room, and then we're just going to drive you insane there. Figured even if she did go in there, that's fine. We did lose a point of health, though. Every time somebody gets in there, we lose a point. So it's not ideal, but, you know, it's a 50-50 shot which way she goes. I was hoping she wouldn't, though. Alright, what do we got? Hunter is still a problem. Oh, you're in there with the bloodletter. We could do some damage to you. Yeah, let's get a bloodletter card for free. Night-long creature damages more. Nice. Fine. Do a bit of damage, I guess. I need to take out at least one of these two, so we don't have to worry about the holy books anymore. Just getting smacked around by Krampus. Okay, you're maxed out. So we can drive you insane without a problem. Oh, somebody else in there. Crap. Okay, we could do 12 and then follow up. I think that's worth doing because you're getting close to our heart. So you're bonkers. You we could do some damage to. Is the bloodletter in there? Yes. Where is the hunter? He's close. It's not an adjacent room, though. I'm hoping... So let's kill her. I think the bloodletting will do it. Yeah. I just hope the hunter doesn't find her, because then the hunter's going to immediately try to leave, and he's going to be difficult to deal with. He's close. Not in the same room, though. So the bloodletter just went in there. He does regenerate. We can't do more than 4, so yeah, we just want to kill him. We just need to do physical damage. So you are in the room with the bloodletter, so let's just do damage. There really isn't a lot of point in me doing any sanity loss at all, but I will, just because. Okay, he found the body. But then the bloodletter ate him, it looked like. Alright. Defeat the priest exorcism. Just got the achievement. Feel fortified by consuming those pesky human heroes. Pick a reward. Upgrade, gain 50 essence. If we get essence, we can also heal. Let's heal anyway. Looks like I can only do that once. Yeah, just upgrade a card. We do the guttural pain. It's 4 damage, 5 drain. If we upgrade this, what do we get? Just reduce the cost? That's not bad. This becomes... What's the difference here? Drain 3, 2 AP, draw 2, if tension was full. Is that this? Wait, is that the same? Oh, any human. It goes to any human. Okay, that's worth doing. I see. We don't have to worry about people being all by themselves. Okay, night-long tension now also applies to damage. That's really good, actually. So it's a multiplier on damage. Pinpricks, 2 damage to random human. Return this to your hand if it costs 1 more, and it costs 1 more. Any human per tension, 2 damage. So this is kind of an individual version of this, whereas this is all night long. Yeah, I kind of like those. It seems like we're kind of getting to the point where I have to kill people more than I would like to. Yeah, I like the tension now applies to damage. Let's take that. Manifest fears. As far as building goes, what can we do? We already have this out here, so we have the double loops. I wish I could just add more stuff and push this out. It seems like I can't move the entrance room. Or can I? I can. I didn't realize I could move the entrance room. What do you know? Okay. I don't know why it's showing it like it's gigantic. Yeah, I mean, why not do that? So they've got to go, they have to go around and then come back. So there's no direct route. Now they have to go. Yeah, I didn't think I could move the entrance or the heart. So I can't move the heart, but I can move the entrance. So that's actually pretty helpful. I didn't realize that. So that could be, that opens up a lot of possibilities actually. So you could like make it way over on one side of the house or something, and everybody come through. You could actually, because you can move it, you could actually make like a twisting, winding. There's only one way to go, but it's super long and windy. Eventually, you could do something like that. So there is a shortcut through here, but if they don't have that pathfinding skill, they're just as likely to go here as they are here, so then they're kind of out of the way. I think we're in good shape. I don't know that I really need to spend the points on anything. Yeah, I'm just going to save it. The night is unnaturally still. The dust hanging in the corridors refuses to fall, suspended in an unseen draft. Beneath the silence, the house hums. A memory surfaces. The builders working without rest, their faces hollow with devotion. Each room was a line and a great sigil, each hallway a verse and a binding spell. The house was never meant to shelter life. It was designed to contain the shape of a god too vast to exist unbound. Choose a trap card. I don't think I've even had any before. Choose a hex card. Increase maximum health. So a hex, I think, is something that like we saw before with that other card we could have grabbed. It's something you can put on one of the characters to give them kind of a negative effect. I'm going to take a trap just to see. Empty room, trap, add 2 tension. Then I get to draw. So we just put it on a room. It's going to trigger, I don't know how many times. I think if they investigate, they can get rid of it, but we'll take it. So we already have increased tension here in the nursery. Okay, I've got a new ability. Wary, flees at the sight of insane humans. Frail, take additional 1 damage every 20% mix health. Yeah, let's go ahead and activate that. So it's going to show us here. Tension also applies to damage. And I don't have much I can do, so let's just give you some tension. Since he's going to freak out at the sight of an insane person, but he came in first, so that's not as big of an issue. Second person. Nope, Krampus found him. Panicky. Each time they gain tension, others in the same room with equal or less sanity also gain tension. So he would be a problem if he came in later, because he'd see somebody insane and just bail immediately and try to run away. As it is, though, we're fine. Not adjacent to each other. We could block somebody in. He doesn't have a lot of health. We don't lose this card. No, we do. It is banished. So I think we want to save that for later. So we can do this now on anybody, so it's fine. Let's just do some damage to Travis. Then we'll do sanity hits on Grace. Nope, he's in the workshop. Krampus is after him. Smack. You can't see Krampus? Who hit me? What do you mean, who hit you? Krampus! Okay, we had a couple more come in. There's actually 3 people in the entrance area now. So we have Soothing and a Holy Book. Soothing and a Holy Book. Not great. Regeneration and Martyr. So we don't want to kill you, but we do want to drive you nuts. So I can't affect either of those 2 in the entrance, because they both have the Holy Books. Grace is there. We could affect Robert. This guy's almost dead. Krampus might even kill him if we just leave him alone. So we do have our trap. So this room already increases tension by 1. We could wait and put it in the Thorn Room, though. Let's put it in the nursery, so it should increase now tension by 2. Yeah, so it does do that, and then we get to draw. So if somebody goes in there, they're going to get super freaked out. Now there's like cards floating in the air in the nursery. I could go ahead and kill Travis. He's not in a great spot to murder, because somebody would find him pretty easily. But Krampus, I think we leave him for Krampus. Let Krampus finish him off. Grace. Let's get you freaked out. Then I can only hurt Robert or Grace if we leave him alone. So let's hit Robert for a little bit. Grace we probably can drive insane. So let's see if Travis gets murdered by Krampus. Kill a human affected by manifest fears and witch presence. Yeah, so Krampus did kill him. And we got a present. Sure, we can go ahead and take that. Now, is the body gone? I think he does take the body away. Yeah, that's actually really useful. So even the body's gone, so nobody can find anything to freak out about. So that's something really helpful with Krampus. We do have an occultist. Not a fan of that. He's going to go straight to the heart. I'm not sure which way is faster. So you're there. So they're still together. Chief Brody came in. Officer Carpazzo came in. Robert's there. Grace is there. Give me something to draw. Do kind of need to split these 2 up. So let's try to do that. Did he move? No. Okay, fine. I thought that would force them to move, but apparently not, because there's no sanity loss there. That's too bad. The occultist is a problem, but less of a problem that we've moved everything around. Yeah, I mean, you're by yourself, so we could hit you for some damage and drain. We could hit Robert. But it's not going to do anything to those two. Yeah, I'm not a fan of you. And this guy we want to drive insane. We don't want to kill this guy because we'll take a point of damage. Can't do this on you. I don't lose this card, so I'll go ahead and do this because at least does some damage and does sanity to one other person. It's at least something. Oh, you're going to move a lot. I'm not a fan of that either. Let's just start driving Robert crazy. Yeah, before we were really clustering everybody up in this room. Now it takes them a while to get there. It does give me a bit more time to do stuff, and hopefully split them up a little bit. But it's kind of a mess at the moment. They're all hanging out together. Yeah, it's a giant mess. Okay, let's throw the Gravetender Ghoul in here. Oh, it's got to be empty. Alright, go there, in the entrance area. He'll track him down, maybe. Nobody's freaked out because all my critters are kind of hanging out over here. There's a lot of people here. So let's try to get some tension going. Just start trying to build it up a little bit. It only really works if my critters run into them too. Krampus seems confused. He's stuck on the door. There he goes. Okay, they're still hanging out together. Who's the furthest up there? Oh, that's Grace. Well. Let's trap this one. Let's trap Grace in here with the Krampus. I don't want to kill her. I'd like to drive her nuts. But, you would definitely need to drive insane. So, let's work on your sanity. Yeah, I don't like this occultist moving in either. Yep, you're stuck in here with Krampus. You're not going anywhere. We've got all kinds of stuff going on. So you're super freaked out. Nice. Let's do the 18 sanity on you. So all of you are like clustered up over here in this mess. So the officer, the chief, and the occultist are all in there. Yeah, let's go tension. we'll lose the attack. That's fine. You go insane. This guy moves fast, so let's hit him with a big sanity loss. I think we just do a ton of sanity loss here. Just hit everybody we can to just knock sanity down as low as we can. A couple people made it up. I'm hoping it's not these two just hanging out together. No. Okay, who's in the lead? So Grace and Officer Carposa are up there. Well, Grace we can immediately drive insane. Officer Carposa, you can also go insane. These two are still in the same room together. Robert's in there too. You're getting the crap kicked out of you. So I think we go for Robert. Because I tried this last time to split these two up and it didn't work. I don't know why. I feel like it should, anyway. I'm going to try again. Okay, it worked that time, so we did split her up. So she's now out here. Said I don't want to kill anybody because they'll just immediately bail. He's a martyr too, so we definitely want to drive him crazy. Don't have any sanity loss other than the damage and sanity loss. So I could hurt you and do sanity loss into here. Hitting these two. So let's do tension there. Then Reverend Hess, you can take some damage so we can do sanity to the other two. We got Robert down to 1. You should have lost sanity. I'm not sure why you didn't lose sanity. Okay, Robert's super freaked out. Those two were split up. Robert's freaked out. I think we killed somebody. Did we eat somebody? Yes, we did. Alright, we've got another present if we want it, so why not? Robert, go crazy. Both have the same. So we could increase tension by 2 and then do a decent chunk of sanity damage. See if I draw something. Anything else? No. You're further up, so let's do the tension there. And just do a bunch of sanity damage. Now they're nicely split up. So she just got eaten by Krampus, I think. There's the ghost. Well, maybe our ghoul here got her. Yeah, there's no present, so the ghoul must have got her. Where is Krampus? Krampus is hanging out over here. Just whipping these insane people. Naughty! 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 Alright. We'll try to give you some tension. Yeah, he seems like he's immune to tension. I don't know what the deal is. At the end of turn, other explorers lose 1. Immune when not alone. Oh, I thought it was only when it was 2 people with Holy Book were together. So as long as he is by himself... Okay, I see. But it's fine. We'll just drive you nuts. Unlocked more stuff. Okay. Add 1 tension, draw 1. Not bad. Damage, drain 3. All damage effects drain. Thorn Room, Pumpkin Patch. Pumpkin Patch is interesting, because we can play cards on it, and then they just unleash it whenever somebody gets into it for the first time. So it's kind of a timed room trap. Do I want another Thorn Room? Not really. Let's take... I guess we can take the Pumpkin Patch. I don't see anything like that great. So the Pumpkin Patch is a separate room. Could do something like that. We could go all the way out. We could do something weird like this. Could potentially draw people from there over. I don't know. A little torn. Seems like this would be a really good one to have right before the end, before the heart. Let's do it off of there. Got more points than I know what to do with here, honestly. Could try to do a bunch of rearranging. I kind of like the basics, but I wouldn't mind having this be right before the end, or I like this being a nexus, because we get the extra tension. So if I move you... How far up can I move you? That's it. It's not a lot of room. To like shift the whole house forward, it's not enough space. We want the pumpkin patch fairly back, so that's fine. Yeah, I just don't see anything that useful that I can do that's going to help much, because we do have the 2 circles. So we have kind of a big loop, and we've got mini loops. We've got a little side off here. You know what? I'm just going to call it good. probably will mean my death. The echo of foundations. The air smells faintly of limestone and salt, the scent of the quarry where the first walls were cut. For a brief moment, the present falters. The halls ripple with visions of the house's own making, a time when architects built without knowing why, guided by dreams not their own. Their hammers struck in rhythm with a whisper that promised perfection. That rhythm still lingers, pulsing faintly through the beams. Fragments of that origin rise to the surface, waiting to be reclaimed. Choose a drain. I don't think I've seen a drain card. A damage card. Oh, drain. Yeah. Sanity drain. I was thinking something else. Sacrifice a card. Choose a card. Doesn't share a keyword. I do like the drains, so give me a drain card. Get to choose. That's good. I've seen this before. This is in the demo. Just a drain and damage is nice. Solo human, drain 2, upgrade this permanently if target turns insane. That's interesting. It's a bit pricey. I think we just take the drain and damage. Oh, we got a bunch of people came in all over the place. This might be the end. I don't know if we can really deal with this. You're like right there. Okay. So you have Pathfinder. Where even are you? Oh, you're there. Okay. So you're down in the bottom. Far right. You came in a really bad spot. These two are in the front, but they're not really a big deal. So John is the problem, and he's hard to kill, but we can drive him insane. So John, I don't have any sanity loss at the moment. You might not move towards the heart, which would probably be ideal. So let's hit that room. We'll lose those two. It's fine. Then you can take some damage. Okay, Krampus and our ghost are on the move. Yeah, let's get our manifest fears going. John is already super freaked out. Well, I guess because he ran into the drowned tormentor. So let's go ahead and hit you with some sanity. I can just drive him insane. Didn't even look at our new people. Bloodletting. We have a hunter. Came in the front. Yeah, I'm just going to be not quite as interesting, and let's just drive John insane. So they're scattered around. You frail, so you take more damage. Okay. We could try to kill you. You're in the room with the bloodletter. You're in the room with the bloodletter. Trying to see where everyone is. It's kind of confusing. So you're there. So you two are in that room. Two over there. Or is it three over here? There's three in this room. Alright, have some tension. We can't do a bunch of damage. Because the bloodletter's in there. don't have anything crazy going on. They're super freaked out looking. I don't know what the deal is. I mean, I guess because the bloodletter's in there. Take some health and... Oh, solo. Never mind. Alright, let's try to split somebody off then. Oh, look who's all by themselves now. Wow! Krampus just beating on people who are insane, as he is wont to do. Where's the hunter at? You're over there somewhere, aren't you? Yeah, hunter's over there with Kim. Could trap you for a bit. We could trap these guys over here too in the crematorium. Yeah, let's trap you. Both still pretty sane. You try to leave, but you can't. So you take some sanity loss. I should have done the tension first, probably. This guy, because he's frail, we could probably kill. So I'm just going to keep doing some sanity damage where I can. Yes, you're stuck. So split up. Hunter and... We've got two Kims. One of the Kims are over there in the Krampus room. Yeah, I can't do a huge amount there. Nancy, we could definitely get pretty crazy. Let's go tension here. And Chris, you're all by yourself. So you can take some damage. It will drive everybody else crazy. So Chris is still alive, but we drove both of them nuts at the same time. Chris then stumbles across them. I mean, they're in there with a bloodletter and a ghost. And Krampus is, you know, lurking around. Bit of a problem. I'd like to take you out. Hunter is now... You haven't done anything with the pumpkin patch, so they are going to have to come back because they are stuck in that. I don't know if we play a card to the pumpkin patch. I'm not sure if multiple people come in at the same time. I'm not sure who it affects first. We could get a trap here. They are going to have to come back, so let's do that. So they'll get some tension going in there. And I can do this on anybody, but this is solo, and I think everybody's bunched up, right? Yeah, Chris is in there by himself, but he's not actually counted as by himself because the other people are in there. They're just insane. So, Chris, use some sanity, please. Then let's slash the hunter. Okay, they both go back in, so they just picked up a bunch of tension over there. Krampus ate somebody, so we now have a present. I'll take that present. So you two are the only ones left. Relatively intact. Let's go tension. Then, because we have this multiplier, you can just die. The rats come out of the walls and just eat him alive in front of her. So you are going to try to get out. So let's get a tension trap there too. She walks right into it. Can't increase it, so we'll do the 12. Not quite enough. But she's screwed, alright. One way or another. Yeah, let's do the cursed flesh, take you out. 2 killed, 4 insane. Doing really good, actually, so far. I didn't think we'd get this far. Any human adjacent room, move to any adjacent room. That's pretty good. Getting a random drain card. Another mask room. We have to make something bigger. It's got to be 8-tiled. So we could expand something and get a mask room. I do like the compel, though. I'm going to take the compel. It's too good. And again, I just don't really have much in the way of changes I want to make. I'm kind of limited in space. I wish I had a bigger area to kind of I want to move stuff around and play around with stuff. But I feel like we have we've got a central loop and then two side loops. We've got the offset room. We could do other offset rooms. Just as dead ends, because we kind of do have this as a dead end. Whereas I think this is a little better, the numbers. But we could do like an offshoot from here or something. What is that? It's a kitchen. So if I did one out here, it's not crazy expensive. Kind of moves around a little funny, but we'll have kind of a little dead end there. We could add something out here too. It's probably going to be pricey, but we have more than I know what to do with. And then why not add one out here too? And we'll save the points for like something special we can do. What will my parents say if they find out? Yeah, so we've only got 2 in this one. What? Really? There's only 2 coming in this night? Panicky, something in tension, others game tension, you're a hunter, there's only 1 more. What is that? Can disable investigation rooms. Every turn recover 1 sanity on the lowest sanity explorer in the same room. Because it's quick, I guess we will do this one. I was gonna end, but let's get the tension thing going. So let's set up just a tension trap here, just in case. walked right into it. Alright. Krampus is waiting just on the other side of the door. Like, I mean, I'm assuming he'll shoot Krampus in the face with a shotgun, but what you gonna do? I think we max out your craziness. So Travis, less of an issue than the hunter, I think. Let's go with the agoraphobia. Drop those. We'll hit you with a huge amount of insanity loss. Instantly drive you nuts. Then Travis. Let's just hit you with some sanity. So Travis. You are approaching... Is that my bloodthirster guy? Yeah, my bat. I think he only heals other people's sanity. I don't think he actually heals himself, but he might. Or he might if he's not the only person there. Don't have a lot, so we'll stick you in this room. Hit you for sanity and health. Not going anywhere. Now the Bloodthirster's in here with you. He's immediately done some health damage. So we could kill him or not. I mean, for fun, let's summon the ghoul next to him. Then let's do some health and sanity damage. This is probably the easiest night in a long time. You walked right into my zombie! And my crawling horror from the well. Yeah, you're pretty screwed, buddy. Anything I do kills him because my bloodthirster, bloodletter guy is in the same room. So, yeah, just eat him. That's fine. Yeah, that was a super easy night. One killed, one insane. It's a bunny! Banish a card, draw cards equal to its action point cost. Not bad. Draw 3. Hex, 2 damage, so that's every turn. Ooh, that's pretty good. I like that. Phantom Room. Drains a random human entering the room as long as it's not investigated. The drain amount is equal to the amount of humans in the room. Yeah, that's good. I like that. Yeah, let's take the Phantom Room, even though I like that Hex, too. So it's an upgrade. We had to have most of this. So this is damage, tension, summoning, summoning. So I think we put it like here. So Phantom Room. What? Oh, it's already a crematorium. I forgot I upgraded that. Okay. Well... We could do it early on as a way to do some sanity damage. So either one of these two, potentially. Yeah, I could see doing that. We could put it a little further in, so like here. Still haven't played anything in my pumpkin patch. I'm so focused on like trying to take people out where they are rather than setting ambushes up ahead. I think it works better as just a dead end. So let's put... Let's go with the Phantom Room right there. So what does that look like? I mean, it's certainly not a nice-looking place. Might even make it bigger, just to make it look nicer. Can I? No, I'd have to... I kind of want to just make it bigger. But because we've already turned it into something else, I can't expand it. It would now be adding something else. That's fine. Day 21. That's a lot of people coming in. Okay, I am actually going to call it now. I've been doing this quite a while, and I've got other stuff I have to do. But yeah, having a lot of fun with this in Deck of Haunts, especially the Krampus. I like having Krampus running around. So I will probably come back and do another video, unless it's like I immediately lose kind of thing. As long as it takes more than 15 minutes or so, I'll do another video as we continue the campaign here. Doing really well. This is probably my best one I've had so far. I do have a spot for another critter, it looks like, so maybe we'll get something as we go through. So we have the Bloodletter, we've got Krampus, the Drowned Tormentor, and of course the Bell Tower Witch, who we got first, so I don't know why it's not in that order. But yeah, we can maybe pick up another monster too, that'd be fun. Like I said, I think there's a giant spider in this too at some point. But this has been more Deck of Haunts. I've been Disturbing Puppet. Thanks for coming by. Hopefully I'll see you again next time. Until then, have a good one.